Hi, welcome to easy2learn.co. In this presentation, let's start with the introduction about why do we need C. The learning objectives of this presentation are why C, uses of C, rules to write a C program, structure of a C program. Let's move on and discuss about one by one. Why do we require C? C has been used successfully for every type of programming problem imaginable, from operating systems to spreadsheets to expert systems. And its efficient compilers are available for machines ranging in power from the Apple Macintosh to the Cray supercomputers. The largest measure of C's success seems to be based on purely practical considerations like the portability of the compiler, the standard library concept, a powerful and varied repertoire of operators, ready access to the hardware when needed, and the ease with which applications can be optimized by encoding isolated procedures. In this slide, let's discuss about the uses of C. C was initially used for system development work, in particular, the programs that make up the operating system. Why to use C? Mainly because it produces code that runs nearly as fast as code written in assembly language. Some examples of C are shown here. C has been used successfully with operating systems, network drivers, language compilers, databases, assemblers, text editors, print spoolers, modern programs, language interpreters, and many more utilities. Our next slide tells the rules to write a C program. All lines of C statements must end with a semicolon. C is case sensitive. That is, uppercase and lowercase characters are different. Usually, the statements are typed in lowercase. A C program statement can be split into many lines or can be written in one line. Braces must always match upon pairs. Every opening brace must have a matching closing brace. All C program starts with void main function. Comments cannot be nested, for example, as shown here in the slide. Comment can be split into more than one line as per by the user preferences. The next comes the structure of a C program. The structure of C program consists of various sections like documentation section, linkage section, definition section, global declaration section, main function section, which has two parts like local declaration path and global declaration path, and the final section would be subprogram section. What is documentation section? It is a comment line in C program. This comment tells about program and author details. This will be most helpful for further updates or to upgrade the code. This comment line should start with /* and end with */. The next is the linkage section, or we could just call it as link section. This section is helpful to connect or call supporting file to the current program. The section provides instructions to the compiler to link related functions from header file or system library. Definition section. The definition section defines all symbolic constants such using the #define directive. Global declaration section. There are some variables that are used in more than one function. Such variables are called global variables, and they are declared in the global declaration section that is outside of all the functions. This section also declares all the user-defined functions. Main function section. In C programming language, we can create or call user-defined functions or predefined functions. But whatever you create, the starting point of your program starts to execute with the main method. That means every C program must have only one main method. Inside of a user-defined method or main method as two sections. One, declaration part or local declaration part. Second, executable part or global declaration part. The declaration part declares all the variables used in the executable part. There is at least one statement in the executable part. These two parts must appear between the opening and closing braces. The program execution begins at the opening brace and ends at the closing brace. The closing brace of the main function is the logical end of the program. All statements in the declaration and executable part end with a semicolon. The final section is the subprogram section. If the program is a multi-function program, then the subprogram section contains all the user-defined functions that are called in the main function. User-defined functions are generally placed immediately after the main function, although they may appear in any order. The slide shows the basic structure of a C program, which has a header section with #include stdio.h and a main function which starts with a void main function with an opening brace and a closing brace. Within the braces, there is a printf statement which simply prints. This is the basic structure of the program. That concludes this presentation on the introduction about why do we need C. Why to choose Easy to Learn? What Easy to Learn provides us with? It provides lots of information related to the topics along with web content, video tutorials, mind maps, animations, code practice, quiz, reports, projects, certification, and many more, all under one single platform. If you like us, kindly subscribe and share our videos on YouTube. Like our page on Facebook with /easytolearn.co and log on to our website for more details. That is www.easytolearn.co. Thank you.